Hi, my name is Shivangi. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna talk about periods and growing into the person I wanna be, and how small things like having a menstrual cycle can impact your life on such a big level that so many people don't realize it until they are so old, and then you can't really do anything about it. So when I got my period, I was just given a pad, and I was supposed to be shushed about it. Like, I was not supposed to talk to anybody about it, because period is something that nobody talks about until you're grown old. And when you do get your period, you're basically a teenager, and then that is when you are supposed to be given that talk that your body is changing, your hormones are changing, you're going to grow, you're going to face stomach aches, pain in your legs, in your head, in all of your body. And my mother is a really strong woman. For her, it has never been like, okay, you've got cramps, okay, take a medicine. She has never told me that. She never told me that there is a medicine for cramps until I saw people at my school, college take medicine for cramps, because I didn't know it. And then for her, it has never been like, okay, you're on your period, go and get some rest. It has never been like that. If you're on your period, you're supposed to have a normal day. You're not supposed to rest. You're supposed to cook and work and do all that stuff, because it's not that big of a deal. But the internet has opened me up to so many new things about me as a woman, and it's just mind blowing, honestly, and I'm gonna talk about it. Okay, first of all, everybody who experiences period, you are really fucking strong, because some of you have to deal with worse scenarios, PCOS, PCOD, and I'm not a doctor or anything, so if I say something wrong, please forgive me or please correct me. But let's just talk about me and the things that I have learned, and well, how I have learned so much. So I I did not experience cramps a lot, because in my head they were non-existent. It was not a thing that happened until I saw people around me having cramps, and I was like, okay, maybe I do feel a little bit like that. Then I saw people resting on their periods, taking breaks, and then there's a menstrual leave thing that's going in the corporate world. So yes, if I as a woman require rest, then fuck, I'll take my rest. But us women ourselves have not learned to rest. How will we teach our daughters, teach our children to get that rest? My body has changed so much in the past few years. I have learned so much about myself. I've started liking parts of myself. I've started liking my face, my features, my body as a whole. And all thanks to me and people on the internet that I've seen, people who talk about their insecurities, because I never liked myself. And if you have ever been a teenager, you would know that people around you don't like you, they don't like themselves, and all that shit. So let's just talk about this lethargic thing that I feel when I get my period. So basically, this is a count everybody has done. So there are 4 weeks, 4 to 5 weeks in a month. you get your period for at least a week. For me it's 4 to 5 days, but for most people it's like, I don't know, a week as well. Then after that you get 4 to 5 days where you are like good, that okay, finally I'm gaining my energy, finally everything is happening. Okay, these phases have names, so I'm gonna name all of them. Okay, we have follicular, we have ovulation, we have menstrual, and we have luteal. Okay, so when you are on your periods, that's called menstruation. When you are done with your periods, that's the follicular phase, where you're gaining back your energy, everything is happening good. And then you have ovulation, where your egg is released from the body, and then your body starts preparing for a child, I think, right? And that is the point where you're like going through so many hormones and exchange. Well, then that ovulation period happens for a week or so. So 3 weeks have passed, not 3, 2.5 weeks have already passed. And then we have luteal, where we deal with PMS, mood swings of all kinds, cramps and aches in the body. Your body has just gone into snooze mode and you are not able to do anything basically. And then you get your period again. Luteal phase goes for 10 to 15 days for me, so a month is already over, right? So we get what, 4 to 5 days a month where we are feeling good in our body basically. And since I have learned that, I have just like, I feel like I've given up on feeling good, because those 4 to 5 days, even if I try to feel good in those 4 to 5 days, I'm like, oh my god, my mood is going to change again. What the hell am I supposed to do? There's nothing you can do except learn to accept about things about your body, that this is how your body is feeling around a certain time. This is what my body is going through. This is physical trauma, by the way. We will not even talk about the emotional trauma that we have gone through, that we are still dealing with, and we might be given in the future. So this is a lot to process, and if somebody has not talked to you about periods, please find someone and talk to them, because this is something that impacts your life as a whole when you grow older. And if you learn to control your habits and to control yourself, to not control but actually make some habits that would last for a while, it will be easier for you and for your children to navigate in future basically. Because everybody is going through stuff, alright, and we are in no mental state to talk about the things that are happening around the world. And currently I'm in my luteal phase, which is why I feel like crying right now. PMS has already begun, and even though I was supposed to write a fucking blog today, I'm not gonna write a blog. I'm gonna talk to you, because this is my space to talk about stuff. So yeah, there are supplements that you can take. There are foods that you can eat during your periods, around the whole fucking life, which will help so much, especially iron. Iron is needed in your body as a woman. I used to feel so low in my, like, I had no energy to get out of the bed. Then I took fucking supplements and I was like, oh my god, how was I living? Then I had the energy, and now sometimes I don't still have the energy, and that's just my body telling me to get some rest. And if you don't give your body rest, your body will take rest from you. I was uh, I was sick for 2 fucking weeks in May. Sorry for fucking, but this is so much to process. And as a woman, I have to tell you that I don't call myself a girl anymore. I'm fucking 25. So, as a woman, I have to tell you that we got this, okay? But if you need help, go and ask for help. And if it is possible for you to talk to people around you, if it is possible for you to take supplements, then please take supplements for your body. Eat good food. Do not be like, I'm gonna eat junk food and just given to my instincts, because your instincts are not really right about junk food. And just take care of your body, because you're going to need it. And there is still time to change and adapt to changes, so basically do that. And that is all I had to talk about. This seemed like a rant, but I felt like something got off my chest, so I feel a lot better. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching this video. And please introduce yourself in the comment section. I would love to know who you are. And yeah, and that is all I have for today. And bye, I'll see you all later.